Good morning, it's Saturday the 15th of May and it's 5 to 8 in the morning. Here in sunny Havant, it's the morning movement snack. If this is the one that you want, that you really want, please stay. Scroll back, get rid of this bit if you're watching on catch up. If the preamble, the broadcast isn't what you really want at 8 o'clock, you can get rid of it. One of the joys, one of the benefits of the catch-up. But I'm live, I'm not a cardboard cutout in this moment, so saying good morning to the movement snackers who want to be here with the preamble. Tell me where you are. Maddie is from Dagenham, and you're in first, Maddie. Great to see you. Italy is here. Hello. Good morning, Italy. It's been a while since I've done a morning one. Kels and Dave has been on these, so I'm trying to remember what we do and what order we do it in, because that's relatively significant, certainly in the morning. So Maddie and Virginia in the house, followed by Chris. Tell us where you are, give us a wave. You don't have to say anything. Just let me know where you're at in the world, in the UK. And as you saw from my first post this morning, all those international flags. Movement snacking is international now. We put it on the map. Oh, I think I just saw the collective checking in. I think. It's all moving too quick. Hello, Cambridge, Adil. Movement snackers all over. We're movement snacking all over the world. Snacking all over the world. Status quo, maybe, think. In the movement mansion. Thank you, Kels. Dave, Kels and I are just back of scenes, the lengths we go to find the right room with the right light, with the right floor, with the right walls. It's quite phenomenal. Dave and Cal, so we should do one of those broadcasts like what David Attenborough does when they show you how stuff was made. That would be quite hilarious. Certainly as I know what's behind Kelsey's camera when she does this stuff. Anyway, I've missed all the stuff. Scotland in, Greece have arrived. Come on. And Mum and Dad have given up on me. They say they're on a double lockdown. And Mum's shielding, so she hasn't been out for 7 weeks. And this dining room that I'm in is the room that everyone needs to go through to get to the bathroom. So we're on a double lockdown. Yes, the Make Movement Your Mission Diaries, Dawn. Yeah, let's do it. Dave, Cass, let's do it. Hello, Carol from Ove. More Wales. Oh, in that little blurb there, I've missed some comments. I'm so sorry. I'll go back and read them after. Love reading your stuff. Morning, AD. Which means I've got some locals in down the road from me. We're almost there on a 3-2-1. Hello, Carol. Glasgow's in. So I think we've got Greece, Italy, Glasgow, Wales, England, and various points of England. Alison's knocked up a batch of cheese scones already. Flipping heck. What time did you get up, Alison? Kels has got a jungle gym behind her phone when she does these snacks. Maybe we could do some kind of obstacle movement snack, Kels. Maybe not. Anyway, before you all start talking about cooking, let's get on with it. 3, 2, 1. Kelsey, that's yours. Dusty bin, Ted Rogers, 3, 2, 1. No dusty bins to win though, folks. Just movement benefits in the bag. Good morning, my name is Bex Townley. Saturday the 15th of May. First movement snack of the day. First 10 minutes of 30. We're accumulating additional movement minutes over and above anything else that you're doing. Not only are we accumulating more minutes, but by thinking about them, being more mindful of them, we can move more efficiently and be more aware of how we can optimize movement. And this morning's movement snack is all about improving range of motion around our joints. I've had a message from Mum to say she needs the bathroom, so I better hurry up. We're back with the white socks and the blue towel, so you can see. Wear shoes if that's better for you. I wear these white socks in the movement snacks so you can really see what's happening with ankles, feet and toes. Pick your position in stand or sit. External support at an appropriate height for you, so that we can focus on movement quality and not be concerned about balance. Lifted upright posture. Let's start the circulation boosting movement, and then can you think through the prompts? Do you know what I'm about to say? Have you heard it 165 times before from the three of us? So once we started this circ boost, rhythmical, even, then pick through. Here we go, lengthen through the centre. Create this space between rib and hip. This will automatically get some more activity through the centre to help with upright posture. Then a little bit more open through the chest, a little bit of shoulder blade squeeze behind, head level in the middle, and then of course the all important ankles, feet and toes. And in the morning at 8 AM you might want to just slow it down even more. Have a look if you need to. Is it happening? And having a glance is a great way of finding out. Look down if you need to see what's happening. Look ahead if you can. Arms in as and when you're ready. Keep going with that in stand. Keep thinking about those prompts. Here's the seated points. Hip, lift and shift forward. Feet come with you. This will make it easier to freely sit, to freely move the arms. And this is generated from the shoulder. Relax the hands. I've got a definite bend in the elbow. I'm literally driving these arms, elbow focused on the back here, and as and when, bringing in the legs as well, or you may decide just to take toes initially. If you bring the feet back a bit, you might just take heels on their own, or you may mix and match, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower. Either way, steady, rhythmical pace, arms and legs together will gradually start to get a little bit of increase in the heart rate. This is usual. This is what we want. We want to take the body switch from off to on. There we go. Take a pause. It's a minute and a half. And probably after that you have a deeper breath or a couple of deeper breaths. Not out of breath, not breathless. Take your time, consider the movement. So having injected a bit of circulation boost, increase the blood flow, increase the oxygen supply, got the blood to all the parts. Now we're on the mobility part, starting with shoulders and upper body. Take up support if you need. Stand up taller, sit taller, and starting with the rolls. Now here on the rolls, if you prefer, you can just start with some shrugs, straight up, straight down. You choose. Feel your way around this movement. So whether you decide to go straight up, straight down, or to increase that range, pick the one that's best for you. Full, comfortable range of motion. Can you see as the shoulders move, the head stays still? You may want to explore single sides, see how that feels. 3, 4 or 5 of these, quality, not quantity. And in sit, it's the same, lift back and down. And as you can feel, it isn't just about the shoulder, it's about the upper body as well. These are all the movements we need to freely move top part of the trunk, shoulders, arms, dressing, washing, and doing your hair. Okay, having got that base triangle done, let's move up to head and neck more specifically. In sit or stand. In standing, this one may challenge your balance, so take up support. Going to take the side turn with a pause in the middle. Feel your way around this. Take your time. It's early in the morning, so as I've just said, we're taking the body switch from off to on. So each time you turn, you may feel you can go a little bit further. In stand, take up support. Any movement of the head may challenge your balance, so and we don't want that to happen here. Can you see that my chin's staying level? I'm pausing in the middle, it keeps moving. I turn to the side and then I come straight back. Mobility moves. The only time it stops is here in the centre. Okay, just have a few more of those, just have a little release, lift and open again. Check that all these movements are taking place on a strong support structure. That's trunk, it's legs, or it's hips and pelvis. Third movement of the head, neck and shoulder trio. Have a look sideways for the best side. Fingertips as a guide. It's a backward press, a backward squeeze, and the end of the nose stays forward. Here we go. Now this may feel like a small range of movement or a bigger range of movement. It really depends on how habitually how your posture is. Have a look. 3, 4 or 5, or it may be 1 or 2 if it's the first time you're new to joining. Can you see it's a definite backward press? And if I do it head on to you, can you see there's no change in angle to my head at all? In fact, if you didn't know, would I even be moving? All right, that's our trio, top end. Take a breath, take up some support. Let's intersperse a little bit more circ boost. Even more kind of specific thought. Heels come off first, toes come off last, and then you're literally rolling through the whole of the foot. If you want to bring up the knees a little bit higher, yes, this works. We're not looking for an increase in pace. Steady, rhythmical, fairly even. Here we go, with or without arms. Take a pause. Moving down to the trunk trio. Thanks to Jane from Edinburgh for calling out the trunk trio. Let's have a look at the first one. I'm going to take trunk turns as the first one. I'm going to show it in seated first. So anchor the feet, anchor the buttocks. Buttocks stay firmly onto the chair. Length, open, and feel your way around a turn and come back to the centre. This is the point where we can rethink, reset. If you need to have a sag or a pause, do so. Then up again, and then walk around. Now you can relax and release the arms, you can take them with you. If we're going to be turning in daily life, it's got to be to see what's going on or to get my arms and hands around there. It might help you to just support the hands here so that you definitely know the movement is being generated from the centre. That's the thing. So wherever the arms are most comfortable for you is fine. No speed, no momentum. The trunk area here generates that movement. In stand, if you haven't already, slightly wider on the feet. So we talk about a moving part and a supporting part. Even weight, knees a little bit soft and really strong and solid down here as I take the turn. And if you need support, if support is going to help, we can keep using it. 3, 4 or 5 of these, quality, not quantity. Take a few more if you feel you want to explore your movement on one side and the other. And all of these trunk turning movements are already embedded in your daily life. Turning, twisting, grassing, even walking to a certain extent. We have some trunk movement. Ready for the next one. Side bending. In stand, slightly wider on the feet. This will help with balance. If you think about our 4-point balance positions from our lunchtime movement snacks, where our feet are significantly impact on moving parts and balance. Take up support for this one. And I'm going to take a sideways bend and come back again. It keeps moving. Probably if you're using support, have it in front of you or at the right height for you. So if you can see from the side, there and there. Hips stay still and return to the centre. Adjust if you need to and then go again. So continue with those 3, 4 or 5. Keep the length through the posture in sit. Key points, anchor the feet, anchor the buttocks. So feel your sit bones, and your 2 sit bones are almost the kind of same principle as your feet. So as I take a bend to the side, my sit bones stay firmly in the chair. My feet stay firmly on the floor. Lift, lengthen. Are you all breathing? This is important. Please breathe, don't wait for me to say. Support here might help. If you're in a chair with arms, you may want to rest the hand on there and come back again. And on these side bends, make sure that the down and the up are smooth and controlled. They should both feel comfortable and manageable, and that's why keep moving. Take a pause. Third one of the trio is the back extension. Support, take up support, and the weight stays even across the feet, and the weight stays even across the sit bones in chair. Have a look. Strong, steady support here. I'm going to move my arm so you can see what's happening with my back posture. Up to upright posture is the first part. If you feel you can, we add an additional extension. Can you see? And then release in the middle. Now this one really counteracts all of our flexed postures in the day, and it's integral, critical in helping us remain upright. So all the muscles at the front and the back and the sides contribute to holding us upwards. So this one, have a look again. I'll move my arm so you can see. Upright posture is the first part. Second part is a little bit more. My head and eyes stay forward. Can you see? Head and eyes stay forward. My gaze stays forward. Same in the chair. Up to upright posture plus an extension. So my pelvis and my hips stay fixed and anchored, and it's a little bit more extend in the top end of the spine. Take a pause. You may want to feel that you have a little pause or a sag here in the middle. That's normal. Standing upright can be hard work, especially if you spend lots of time sitting. So the postural muscles will get as tired. They're designed to work, they're endurance muscles, they're designed to work to keep us sustained in upright positions. So that's why we start sagging, because we get tired. A little bit of injection boost, last bit of arms from shoulder, a little bit more drive, and ankles, feet and toes to finish. Here we go. Take up support. Don't want to challenge your balance here. What we're really after is optimizing the range of movement here at hip, knee, ankles and feet. Here. 4 or 5 of these, get your balance and then turn around. Can you see that my heel is slightly in front of hip? And don't forget here also the supporting part is getting lots of work, so keep the lift here. Supporting part, moving parts. In life we have supporting parts and moving parts, and we're trying to think about them both. Seated options for ankles, hip walk, back, back, back. Take up a little bit more support. Active in the centre, just slide the foot up, keep the knee bent, and here's the one of the seated options. Have a look. This is what my feet are trying to do. This is how we walk. This is how we get our heels down first. This is how we pick toes up as we walk, certainly on slopes. Same on the other leg. If this is going to give you more range, go with this one. Do make sure that your knee is bent. Knee is bent, knee is bent. Or you may prefer the one that looks the same as the stand option. If ankles, feet and toes aren't on your radar, continue to focus on the hip walk or the hip shift from side to side. That, folks, is the morning mobility movement snack. continue with those, go round those again if you would like. And Kelsey is on the noonday movement snack, so you're going to get a little bit more focus there on functional strength. So consider to continue to think about your jockey lifts, your sit to stands moving up to noon. Don't forget today announcement, an additional extra movement snack at 10 o'clock from me. We're going to do an additional seated only options movement snack. That is also going to kind of layer in those key prompts and things that are going to help with sit to stand. So yes, seated options only, but many of you are at the point where you're working to improve your sit to stand, working to improve your get up and go. So I'll be putting in the key bits for get up and go. 10 o'clock here, Kelsey at 12, Dave at 4. That is your movement snack programme. See you soon. Keep on moving, keep on crowbarring. Thanks for finding your mojo to get in this morning, and I'll read through the comments now. See you at 10, Kels at 12, Dave at 4. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8. Bye.